When I say the word wealth, do you automatically think of money? Well, that's what the majority of people think of. Yet there are other ways to be wealthy, and you can fit into multiple categories of wealth. That's what we'll talk about today. Hi, I'm D Reynolds, and today we're going to talk about my third pillar, which is wealth. But before we start, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that we can stay connected. I'd love to be able to do that in the future. So, would you describe yourself as wealthy? Well, Webster's dictionary describes wealth as 1, abundance of valuable material possessions or resources. And number 2, it's abundant supply. So when I refer to wealth in the context of my third pillar, I'm actually referring to abundance. And my desire for all of us is to have not only more money, but to also enjoy a life that's rich and full in terms of happiness, contentment, and living life to the fullest. So let's start with money, since that's what we usually think of when we hear the word wealth. Now, if you're already wealthy in terms of money, I applaud you. If you want to be wealthy, then I am cheering for you and would encourage you to keep working towards that goal. I've had a lot of money and I've been flat broke. And I'll tell you that having money is a whole lot better. Lack of money creates a lot of problems, a lot of stress, and it creates many challenges for you and your family that people with money don't have to deal with. Money can't solve all of your problems, but it can solve a lot of them. And it definitely gives you some options, which are typically very good. Now, one of my husband's friends says, if you can solve a problem with money, it's not a problem, it's an expense. So how true is that? If you're looking for a way to make more money, then reach out to me. I'm going to put a plug in right now for my own business, but I'm extremely excited. I just got back from a meeting where my company has just partnered with one of the most esteemed experts in the social media advertising space. And we've launched an AI service that is light years beyond others in the market. So anybody with any kind of business, no matter traditional, online, networking, whatever, but if you've got an online presence or you want one, then you can improve your bottom line with a very simple to use AI platform. And another very exciting aspect is that many of us will opt to expand and distribute this AI program to others in order to get a piece of a $15.7 trillion industry, the biggest there's ever been, and massive wealth will be created. And that's a great thing because it takes money to do great things in this world, to build hospitals, to fund charitable organizations, to help the needy or the less fortunate. It takes money to build churches, and the list goes on and on and on. And I'm certainly in favor of you also spending your money to enjoy all the fabulous things here on earth for us to experience, to do, or to have. So enough said about money and wealth. But in summary, I'm going to say having money eliminates a lot of issues. It gives you a lot of great options. However, money doesn't give you alone a life of abundance, does it? Well, I would say no, it doesn't. Now, the second category I'm going to talk about is health, but I'm not going to spend time on this today. The old expression is health is wealth. And it's difficult to feel wealthy or to live a life of abundance if you're not reasonably healthy. You can impact this. So the goal here is just to stay or be as healthy as you possibly can. Now, we all know a lot of people who are wealthy in the monetary sense of the word and who may be very physically fit and very healthy, but who are unhappy or miserable. Why? Because money can't buy true friends, a loving heart, a loving family, a heart filled with gratitude or peace of mind. So let's examine this. You can be wealthy from an intrinsic perspective if you can answer these questions with a yes. So I want you to count your yeses. Do you have family and friends who nurture, support, love, and keep you emotionally filled? Do they keep your cup filled? Do you basically enjoy life and the journey you're on? Do you feel loved? Do you feel lovable? Do you have a heart that's filled with gratitude and thankfulness for what you do have, instead of being angry or miserable over what you don't have? Do you feel some satisfaction that you are, or at least coming close to, fulfilling purpose in your life? Do you have a small group of people you can trust and who are loyal to you? Do you have a foundation and a belief system in life, maybe like a moral compass, such as belief in God or Buddha or whoever guides your life? Do you feel worthy of all good things? Well, if you said yes to most of these questions, then you, my friend, are a very wealthy person. So high five yourself. If your pockets are full of the things that are intrinsically fulfilling in life, then you've got happiness and wealth beyond measure. If you have health in the material sense of the world, but you lack that emotional or spiritual fulfillment, you are deficient in overall wealth. A very wise man once said, the wealthy man is not the one who has the most, but he's the one who needs the least. Let that sink in for just a minute. So how would you rate yourself? Well, this year, I want to talk about and encourage you to pursue wealth in your emotional and mental world, as well as increase your finances so that you will, at a bare minimum, be one who needs the least. When you can live your life from a place of contentment and inspiration rather than from a point of financial or emotional desperation, then you'll be able to live your best life. And that is my goal for you. So I want you to put in the comments, which type of wealth is the greatest challenge for you? Is it money, health, or your inner emotional life? And then I'll be able to start conversations with you to determine the most meaningful topics for you. I want to thank you again for being with me today. And until next time, God bless, and let's all go out there and learn how to live wealthy lives. Have a wonderful and abundant week, and I'll talk with you soon. Thank you again.